I went from making $0 to over $100,000 a year. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the mindset that got me there, and more importantly, how you could use this mindset for yourself. There's a high chance that if you're watching this video, you're trying to make more money. You want to afford a new car, buy a house, buy some new clothes, or maybe simply go on some more dates. I mean, who wouldn't want these things? The interesting part is, you aren't that far from doubling or tripling what you currently make. Right now, there are people pretending to be non-playable characters on TikTok and making more than $500 an hour, which tells me that people are currently undervaluing how much money they can actually make. And if you're thinking, that's a crazy amount, I could never make that amount of money, then what you need is a change of perspective. Let's jump right into it. There are three key parts to the mindset: consistency, refining, and planning. Consistency means that you try your best every single day. Now, this doesn't mean being at 110% energy all the time. It means that you use as much energy as you have. So if you're at 50% one day, a useful way to use that energy is to relax so that you could be at 100% the next day. It's important to understand the difference because your energy level is going to look different every day. And defining consistency this way allows your brain to associate positive emotions with things we would usually hate ourselves for. Procrastinating, falling asleep when we're exhausted, not fixing our beds. Yes, these things aren't optimal, but it's important to feel like you're moving forward rather than falling behind. What I would tell myself a lot is, you didn't do well today, but it doesn't mean that you can't do well tomorrow. Thinking about making up the work leads us to feel like we're trying to catch up instead of making progress. And the goal with being consistent is to feel like we're taking steps forward. After feeling like you've gotten in the rhythm of trying your best every day, the next step is to refine your consistency. Remember when we talked about the things that we hate ourselves for? Procrastinating, falling asleep when we're exhausted, not fixing our beds. This is the step where we start to get rid of those bad habits. And there's an easy trick. It's backed by a bunch of scientific research, and it's most notably mentioned in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. The trick is to break any daunting task into smaller pieces. And if those pieces feel like too much, break them up again. Eventually, you'll get to a point where you have a bunch of tasks that you can do in 30 seconds or a minute. And just like magic, you have tasks that don't feel as scary or intense to start. The only thing left is to decide when you want to do them, which brings us to the last piece: planning. There's no point in being consistent and refining your process if you don't have a specific goal in mind. If you're having issues coming up with a specific goal, what I like to do is follow the SMART framework. Your goal has to be smart, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Planning your goal gives us a timeline to work around, and more importantly, ensures that we're taking steps in the right direction. It's great if we're making our bed, but if our goal was to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year, it probably won't help. The goal with planning is to give your progress structure. If you plan to achieve something within a year, in 365 days or less, you'll find out if you achieve your goal. If you didn't reach your goal, find out why you didn't, adjust, and try again. And if you did reach your goal, then rinse and repeat with a new goal. When you combine these three concepts, you'll start to make progress towards your current goals and make long-term changes that will improve your life. With this new way of thinking, it's not a matter of if you can do something, it's a matter of how fast you can do it. If you like this video and want more self-improvement content that isn't on any other channel, feel free to subscribe. And as always, keep improving, stay productive, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.